return of intervention. Hi, welcome back to another part of Tactical Intervention Revived. So in the last part, I was fucking around with the office. We're gonna see if Skyrise works. There's this pretty cool map in the background with some building. Maybe that's it. No idea. Well, that's what happens when we go on an adventure. We're gonna find out together. That should be a fun experience. Or at least I would hope it is. Provided the AI actually works on this map, which about half of these it seems to be, 50-50 roughly, as to whether they'll work, whether they will not, or I'd say maybe like 1 in 3. Either it'll work without a hitch, it will work but be broken as fuck, or it will just straight up not work and they can't move. Oh. I guess that's the fucking map. Okay, this is where we come in from. Oh, that's nice. Fucking sliding doors and shit. Yo, they got a pizza. Alright. I want pizza. Num num. They got big ass pizza. They got some bananas. They got VHS tapes. What's that say? Tom Kim? Scene 2? I don't know. No idea. Okay. Well, I guess we're supposed to repel in from, wherever it be, so we're just gonna, Mission Impossible our way down, rescue the hostages. Oh, it's a pretty big map. It's multiple floors. Seriously, you see what I'm fucking saying about like what I meant in the last part? They have everything going for them, except the AI doesn't work, so I can't play this game offline very well. Like, don't get it mixed up. It certainly works, but not great. They get fucking stuck on the stairs and the corners. Can't fucking look left or right. Can't cross the street. They're pretty brain dead. Like they're lobotomized. Okay, can't open that shit. No, that would be too easy. Alright, here's, I can't do anything. To Germa. You see what I mean? Like, okay. I can't, I'm pressing the F key. Usually what I can do is I can just fucking press and hold F. It's not working now. Now I just can't fucking save any of the hostages. Is this key, like... What the fuck? Okay. What is up with the fucking controls here? Yeah, okay, so if I go to interact or use, right? Melee, zoom, show goggles, Roger, radio, fast swap. Because clearly this shit's just not going to work today. That's pissing me off. Where is the interaction key? It's just disappeared. It fucking ceased to exist. Miscellaneous. Use. F. I can't use shit. It's jammed up on me. Like, I can use this door. Pressed F there. Use that. I can fucking rappel down. That's kind of an elaborate move, you'd think. But, I want to use this, right? Okay, I can use that. I can use that, no problem. I want to use this door. I can't use that because it's locked. Okay, that's fine. Now, if I make my fucking way in here, right? I go in here. Now I can fucking use. What happened? Okay, now this is... Is that working now? Is that gonna fucking work now? Okay. Guess it's working now. And there we go. Now I can win the match. So if I fucking restart the match, and then I'm gonna add 9 bots, so we're all on an even footing. Oh, except that's not fucking an even footing. That's absolutely the exact opposite of an even footing. I fucking added 9 bots, didn't I? Like, does this game think I'm retarded or something? Okay. Make up your mind, tactical intervention. Do you want me to fucking play you or not? Because I'm not gonna fucking sit here and get played. When you open a door, your character just, like, slows to a crawl. Why? Some sort of training course or tutorial probably wouldn't hurt, just throwing it out there. I only question these mechanics when shit like this happens. This is not the intended means of play, where an AI just fucking sits there and does jack shit. You know, clearly this is intentional. You can fucking throw that shit, right? Your character even has animations for it and everything. I want to fucking throw some shit? Yeah, I can throw some shit right there. I can fucking shoot the window out, I'm sure. Can't. Oh, no, I can't. Can't fucking shoot the window out. See what I mean, though, about, like, just the lack of care in some areas? It's like, okay, why the fuck's there a tower right there in the middle of the city? It just, like, some of the skybox feels unfinished here. Like, you know, the roads and some of the other maps, they look fine. Then you got the Chinese building that can just fucking explode into 500 pieces. We seeing a problem here? I sure am. Oh, shit. We got contacts in the server room. Tango's sighted in the server room. Any fucking day, jackass. You gonna get up so I can rescue you? You wanna go home? No? Okay. So I can tell him to get over here, but I can't fucking tell him to, you know, hey, you can rescue you. I'm holding F. That doesn't do shit. Okay, well, I guess that worked too. It's breaking a lot more than it was before. That's not a reassuring sign. They got a helicopter. Fuck, which one was that one? Charlie Squad? They dropped him off. Alright, I have a new strategy. We're gonna go in with a fucking shield and kill any son of a bitch who gets in the way. If it works, it works. If it does not, then it fucking does not. Oh, he sees me, I think. Oh, he saw me. Fuck. Abort, abort. Fucking riot shield is not working. It's a defective riot shield. Worked a little bit because I could, like, stun lock the sons of bitches, but... Oh. Set him on fire. Oh, there they are. Fuck them up. Oh, great. They fucking ran into the fire. Great job, dipshits. I can't save them. Yeah. See, I can reload my weapon. That's not a problem. You want to save these guys, though? Nah, you can't do that. What, you actually want to save this guy from being blown up by a grenade? You want to have this guy come with you? You can tell him to come here, but he's just crouching over. I can't actually, like, pressing F and holding it, it doesn't work. It now just magically doesn't fucking work. Okay, how about you get over here, and I'll see if I can save you over here. No? Okay. You want to die? Your choice. Fuck me for trying to save you. Now the fucking interact didn't work again. Why? It just, my inputs are now dropping. I mean, this is like the whole fucking map here. And I figured this map would probably be a lot easier to play, but... fuck me. Oh, see, like, you see what I mean? Like, this looks great. This shit, like COD 4. I wonder if there's like a Call of Duty 4 police warfare mod. Maybe that'd fucking work, but who knows, man. Because what choices am I fucking being given for, like, police video games? Basically nowhere near enough. My garage. What the fuck is wrong with these names? Yeah, you see what I mean about the 12-year-old humor? Like, this is the kind of shit that a dipshit 12-year-old would spray on the wall in Counter-Strike. Yeah, I guess at least they know their fucking audience, right? See, it went from just funny little bits of humor to, you know, actual AAA games. Like, most of Steam now is just infested with porn. I would say that's quite a stark difference from where they once were, because they used to make cool shit like this. Now they ruined it. They tainted it beyond repair. It's, you know, even if I got all my fucking games back, they couldn't really undo the damage with the trust. I trusted them. You know, what's more disturbing to me is that at any fucking point they can just destroy all of your shit and you can't do a damn thing about it, because you're now out of some imaginary refund policy that they don't even fucking honor. You know, like, oh, their support is so good. Well, I tried going to their fucking support, and they gave me nothing. They fucking pretended like I didn't exist. Because my game fucking, you know, my game library passed some invisible threshold of being allowed to get my fucking money back. So, that sucks. You know, they changed their policies about like 7 times. So, unfortunately, I didn't have any say in the matter, you know? The say was, go fuck yourself. If you don't like it, suck a dick and die. What an unpleasant state of affairs, I'd say. Oh, shit. He can shoot me through a fucking wall, but I can't shoot him? Fuck. Okay. Got killed by fucking Lieutenant Gokinaru again and his incredible fucking powers of jack shit. And Bill here from Left 4 Dead is still stuck on the fucking stairs. So we're gonna lose this match. Oh. I guess we won because we rescued 7 hostages. The other 3, though? Nah, they get to rot in hell. Beats me. Alright, well, let's head on in. We're going in from the bottom floor. That was real brave of you. Good job there, kid. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, you get over here? Oh. Over here, buddy. Oh, shit. They killed me. They insta-killed me. Not even a little. They fucking just killed all the hostages. Alright, Mike, you better fucking get them. Or you're gonna be showing my cock. Yeah, he got fucked. What is this guy doing? Yeah. Do you see why I have trust issues? Like, how does this guy have a shotgun with a scope as well? Where did he get this gun? I need this gun. Because I don't think I have access to that gun now, do I? Like, I'm clearly not getting a full picture of this game, but... I mean, I could at least take an educated guess and say it's pretty decent for what it's worth. Also, Like, that shit, too. Nobody was telling them they had to fucking put a cube map of the fucking place that they're in on this, metallic fucking reflective bowl. They just did it. That's really cool. You know, details, man, they're fucking important. That shit right there. That's fucking sick. So tell me which other Source Engine games were doing this level of detail. I mean, there are games on this engine that have better graphics, but they don't have better environments, if that makes sense. Like Black Mesa. You might have slightly better graphics than a game like this, not by much, but hey, slightly better, considering it's fucking Source Engine or Titanfall, right? They might have better graphics than Titanfall, no doubt. But the problem is, where's the fucking detail where they have like the reflective surfaces on shit, right? Like that, or everything isn't just nailed down with fucking super glue. I mean, my game isn't perfect because I'm trying to actually get like something crazy that's actually worthwhile, like 100 frames a second. But even I can manage to have destruction mechanics where you can just blow everything to fucking smithereens at 100 frames a second on Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, so we lost this match, but you get the idea. When I'm looking at this kind of stuff, I know that I could just put this into a better game engine, fix up the AI, and there you go, you're set. But it's not the kind of thing that anybody who could have the power to fix that is going to give a shit about. Alright, time to rope on down. See, that's the kind of cool shit I want to see more of. I mean, it's like the old Rainbow Six games or whatever, fucking Vegas 2 and shit like that. The problem I have with these games is often just like, Battlefield, right? I prefer that time to kill where it's still arcadey. I've been spoiled by Call of Duty. And, it's like they constantly keep trying to sell me a typewriter when I have this beautiful Windows 7 computer. They keep trying to sell me some shit that's a pale imitation of exactly what I already have, and I just don't want to fucking spend double the money for half a thing. You know, I think Windows 8 versus 10, 11, and whatever the fuck else they make next year is going to be a great example, right? Fuck. I should not have thrown that. I hope Jerma doesn't kill himself, but anyway, my fucking point is, like Windows 8 and 8.1, they're basically the full version of Windows 10 and 11, not the shitty, cheap, half-assed imitation of it. Also, shit like that, like you actually finished the reload. Good detail. If you didn't cock it correctly, your gun has to be fucking cocked and locked and ready to fucking rock. There we go. I got him. Lieutenant Decker is down. Fuck you, Lieutenant Dickweed. But as I say, with Windows 8, right? Windows 8 is clearly the last time Microsoft tried to innovate. They tried. They didn't, get it all the way, and that's probably why nobody fucking uses it. But I mean, I look at that shit. It's smooth as fuck. It works. It's reliable. You can argue about the results or if it's a shitty, Android operating system, just with Windows tacked on the side. But you get rid of that shit. It takes you 10, 15 fucking minutes. 10, 15 minutes, it's done. Meanwhile, Windows 10 or 11, it takes you like years and years and years of shit. You have to constantly worry about it fucking overwriting all your progress and fucking reverting all the changes you've made to undo some shitty you know, operating system level fucking, defense mechanisms they've added to undo any debloating you've tried to do. Because hey, you'd like to use your computer, right? Ah, accidentally killed Hideo Kojima. Not accidentally. Fuck you, you cryptic prick. Alright, throw a fucking gas bomb in there. I'm gonna wait for this shit to expire. And then I'm gonna see if I... What the fuck is this guy doing? These animations are weird. It's well animated, but it's just... What the fuck is the animation? I'm not questioning the production value of this. It's just like, what the fuck is he doing? Germa, what the fuck are you doing? He really likes this table. What in the fuck? Like, what is up with this table? He's just hanging out, I guess. All right, well, Germa, it's one for the fucking cringe compilation. There we go. We'll just there we go. Take a few fucking screenshots of that shit. He don't look like he's happy to be there. Fucking Jimmy Neutron holding an invisible gun. Is he gonna shoot me? I have no idea. I'll save you too, Germa. Alright. Like, see, the animation work at times in this game is really good. The models are just shit. The models are really fucking low rate, which is kind of the funniest part. The models and textures, like Left 4 Dead 2, way better graphics. Okay, if I had to take a guess, my guess is that there's like a maximum allotted amount of hostages you can have as a human shield at any one time before the source engine explodes, and that maximum number is 2. So if the AI just is able to fucking take a body shield before I'm able to, then I can't fucking take a body shield. You see, they're just fucking him in the corner with fucking I don't know, Khaled al-Assad over here. Fucking Osama bin Laden. I have no idea. So, I'll be waiting for the police to get inside the building. Just gonna fucking take a sweet ass time. Fat fuck. I'll take the ammo cache at least. You see what I mean? Like these guys are like fucking Counter-Strike, you know, Condition Zero level models with slightly better textures. Like, there's clearly been some effort in trying to screw around with it, and I guess that's just because they're optimizing for shitty computers, but I really couldn't tell you how well the performance was, you know, considering this game seems to have been supported from, I don't know, like 2010 all the way to 2017. The last blog post I could find on Steam was like a goodbye everybody kind of thing. Like, hey, you know, we can't financially sustain the game anymore. Tries we made to get other publishers, it just didn't work out, so we're gonna shut it down. That's fine, but like maybe you could have just done something like America's Army Proving Grounds, where you just have private servers and just say, okay, screw it. This is left as is. It's totally abandoned, because Steam doesn't take the shit down automatically. In my case, that was a choice they made. Somebody was saying, hey, fuck 3ofSpades, we're going to steal all of his games. That was a choice. There's no system, as far as I could tell, in Steam. I mean, they have the power to do that. But usually the way it works, right, is Valve has to get the orders from the person who made the game. Otherwise, they're going to be faced with a real heavy lawsuit. Right? Because that's a business contract. If you violate your end of the contract, you know, chances are you're going to court. But that being said, Valve has more money in the fucking, you know, than there is in the fucking universe thanks to Steam. So it's, you know, catch 22. In the case of removing this free-to-play game, that seems to have been the choice of Min Lee and whoever the fuck else. So that was their decision. Valve still had to pull the kill switch because they probably asked Valve, right? They can decide to do whatever the fuck they want, but that's the way Valve has set it up. A developer has no individual authority to do this without Valve's express permission. And if Valve does it against the will of the developer, chances are it's probably because of something like, say, Digital Homicide with the Slaughtering Grounds, and those other games like the Jim Sterling ones where the guy got pissed off because of Jim Sterling's review and decided to fucking kill all the games after, or no, Valve fucking took his games off because he was suing their customers, which seems to me that Valve didn't actually care about the poor quality of the games. And it's also seemed like to Jim that it wasn't a matter of the shitty quality control, because they have no problem with shitty quality games. Apparently they seem to have no problem with that, which is another reason why I fucking dipped. And you can see the shitty quality. Now it's just shitty quality, but instead of it being some shitty low quality shooter game, well, actually there's still plenty of those, but instead of it just being primarily that, it's also shitty low quality half-assed AI pornography disguising itself as anime, or disguising itself as some adventure or visual novel, you know, a children's coloring book kind of game where you have like sexualized characters, and this is just so creepy. Plus they also have a fascination with just cartoon animals, which is just beyond weird. Like, am I the only one who finds this shit fucking weird as shit? No, actually. There's shitloads of multi-million subscriber YouTube channels who do as well. Not that I fucking care. But at least if you know what to look for, you know what to avoid. It becomes a lot easier when you see the bright colors. They've really ruined cartoons for me, and, you know, it's a shame I have to fucking profile this kind of shit the same way you'd have to fucking profile a bunch of fucking terrorists. Because these kind of have a lot of overlap to a disturbing degree. Usually they're assholes, and if they're not assholes, they're probably assholes who are killing people off in the streets. And if they're not fucking assholes killing people off in the streets, they're just attacking whatever video game they feel like willy-nilly. Or whoever the fuck they feel like willy-nilly. You know, willy-nilly. Anyway, fucking willy-nilly. Slamming all kinds of oddly specific sounding accusations at people. Oftentimes a bunch of ists and isms, as I say. You know. It's like a broken dictionary. It sounds so specific that it's believable, but the problem is, if you call everyone and everything fucking racist or, you know, homophobic or whatever the fuck it is today, all you just end up doing is making these words seem stupid and meaningless. Oh, so this guy's gonna fucking shoot me. There we go. All it ends up doing is just like giving all people who actually do believe these things and who do actually act in those terrible ways a fucking free pass, because instead of paying attention to actually terrible shit, they just proceed to like give them a giant fucking body shield, because now, well, if they just don't like you today, they'll just call you fucking racist. They'll say you're afraid of shit. Do I fucking look afraid of all this cartoon shit? Fuck no. I'm not gonna go looking for trouble. Whether it be a cartoon guy, a Russian dude, a fucking Italian, you name it. It's just an excuse to say and do terrible shit, and it's repetitive cancer. It's nothing different. I mean, hell, the army shit back in here was just an excuse for a bunch of people to say and do whatever terrible shit they wanted for a while, too, so. Difference was these games actually had people who cared, and you could tell. Through all the jank of, say, this game, where this dude's trying to fuck himself on the window, you can at least tell it's like trying to be a fucking video game, instead of trying to just be a video game as a disguise to the actual pornography or the other shit underneath. The actual point of most of those games isn't actually to be a video game. It's to encourage people to go outside and kill each other. It's to destabilize the USA. Decolonize them, as the likes of Sweet Baby Inc. would say. Fucking terrorism, basically. You know, I wonder why these games would tell you terrorism was bad, and then they proceed to just go fucking do that willy-nilly, like all the time. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to corner the market of it because they thought no one was paying attention. And I guess they stopped paying attention, and it shows, you know. They've just been getting away with all kinds of terrible shit. I mean, hey, How many times has there been like a game that just fucking releases unfinished, doesn't fucking work still? You could have 3 or 4 years of bullshit support just trying to get the game to the spot where it should have been in the first place. And it doesn't fucking work even after all the support. You know, they put a 50 caliber bullet hole, you know, tried to fix a 50 caliber bullet hole wound with a band-aid and called it quits because, hey, updates are so cool and new, right, guys? You've never done an update before. Oh, you have. You've done like 7,000 fucking updates, and not a single one of them ever fixed the fucking game. Well, I wonder why. Couldn't possibly be that this was a fucking scam with just a bunch of pornography that we added 6 months later after you purchased the thing, trying to pass it off as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Black Ops 7. 7 fucking days later, they add in a bunch of disgusting shit. Like, do they ever fucking learn the lesson? I stopped buying those Call of Duty games a long time ago after I heard about the people who raped people in the Bill Cosby suite, fucking stole titty milk, went cubicle to cubicle, doing whatever the fuck they wanted. It's terrible. And it really showed why every game after like Call of Duty Ghost was starting to turn to shit. And hell, even why Black Ops 2 at times kind of felt a little shitty. Because they were just raping people instead of working on the fucking game. They were giving all the work to the fucking accountants and the janitors. Like, it fucking shows. It fucking shows. Parts of Black Ops 2 feel fucking unfinished, especially the zombies mode. Or like the campaign just feels like it's missing something. You know what that something is? Oh yeah, fucking basic like subsurface scattering on most of the leaves. That fucking sounds where like when your characters are reloading they actually accounted for like all the gear that's on them, which is why the first game sounds, especially the reload sounds, sounded pretty good. Like the Olympia sounds or all that shit. Yeah, the sound design totally dent the shitter with the second game. Now at least there's more explosion sounds, there's more these other sounds. They're good. But you get the feeling, this could have been better. Why is that? What gives? Well, what gives is they just went on a fucking cube crawl in the Bill Cosby suite and all this other shit behind the fucking scenes. Did some terrible stuff. And instead of, you know, just trying to maybe not fucking do that, they wear it like it's a badge of honor, you know? It's just so fucking gross. I don't need to be reminded of sexual fucking escapades at the office. I just want to fucking play a game where I shoot people. Is that so much to ask for? I don't need to know about fucking, you know, when you were in the second grade and you worked on Call of Duty, you know, you took a shit in a fucking urinal. But that's what they want to put in the games as some sort of endearing next generation feature. It's just terrible. I mean, there used to be games like Bulletstorm that would parody Call of Duty for being, you know, boring army game, but ironically, the boring army game was probably a lot more endearing than whatever the fuck they're doing now. They can't just have a good thing, it needs to be at someone else's expense. See, in order to be happy, they need to hurt somebody, because it's what games like this taught them. They didn't teach, they didn't take away the right lessons from it. They probably played them for 5 minutes, thought they were repetitive cancer, and just decided that I can kill people, therefore killing is fine in a video game. So I can just take it out in the real world. No, that's terrible. That's not what these games were about. These games were showing don't kill people, because killing people is bad. In a video game, guess what? It's not fucking real. It's no different than if you go to a fucking movie theater. Because you watch a fucking violent army movie at a theater, it doesn't mean you go outside after the movie's done and just fucking whip out an AK-47 and start shooting everybody. No. That's the lesson they fucking took away from the games, though, and that's fucking, you know, that's just pathetic. It's stupid. Really living in an ass-backwards fucking world when they do this kind of shit. Because it doesn't stop at the internet, it just fucking goes anywhere they feel like. Cringy, annoying, flat fucking cancer. Masquerading as Japanese or some anime shit. It's just an excuse to put whatever garbage they want out there. Then you know there's going to be a bunch of dipshits who buy it anyway. They could go get this shit for free. At least if this game sucks, well, hey, it's free. I didn't have to pay anything for this shit. Sure, there's a bunch of free anime, but I'm sure there's a bunch of free cancer, too. You can feel free to get that if you want. Not a good time. Most of these games are often like a memorial to people who've actually served, you know, in the army or in the police. It's like a compliment of sorts. There's no compliment to any of the shit they make now. It just is like, be an asshole, go kill people, whatever. Like, that's so bad. That's so terrible. And I hate what they've allowed themselves to become. It's just night and day the difference between the shit they used to make and the shit they do make now. Oh, damn, I fucking got him. I'm surprised that worked out. How do I take him hostage? Oh, hold on. It didn't fucking work. Come on. Okay, there's gotta be one of these guys I can't take him hostage. Why? Why can't I not take him hostage? I don't know. Oh, shit. So that's another thing they just have, you know, they're like, hey, you cannot do this in video games. Well, you could do it in real life, they're Activision, you know. Fat purple-haired fuckers out there on the streets, they seem to have no problem doing this shit, so why can't I do it in a video game? Because they want to fucking monopolize that shit. Of course they do. See, they're telling you how you're allowed to think and feel. That's how they really want to do. It was never about just making fucking entertainment. It was about control. And they spelled this shit out in Black Ops 3. Why did all this shit go to, you know, why did it go to hell in a handbasket in like 5 fucking years? Because it was about control. They wanted to fucking manipulate you. They wanted to force you into doing whatever the fuck they felt like with their AI systems, their other shit. It's all just power. It's a power play. They do this to divide and conquer you. The consistent thing that, you know, works throughout all of this is just people being upset, distracted, and fucking not willing to do anything to improve their lives. Not stopping this sort of shit. When good people do nothing, they let evil win. You know, it's the likes of Louis Rossmann. They'll pretend to want to do good, but in practice, they don't do shit. They fucking just say a bunch of uncomfortable, zany fucking zingers and whatever the fuck else over in that channel, pretending like they care, but in all actuality, they don't lift a fucking finger. Except a middle finger at themselves. They ain't gonna do shit. Why the hell would they? You think the people at the Clippy movement actually cared? No, they just want to spy on you. It's exactly the kind of shit that guy does. This fucking retarded ass Clippy movement. You kind of notice with the likes of Epic Mealtime or whatever the fuck else, you know, the gaming stuff that kept them at least somewhat nerdy and relatable. Yeah, that went out the window because they stopped caring. It just became repetitive, mind-numbing cancer. So, yeah, just gonna have to fucking skip that shit. They got it in their heads that not having fun was somehow a good idea. Really showed me. Really showed me that I had to go somewhere else. I mean, how many times do you have to run away and hide? It sucks. Alright, Skytrain. Let's see what this is like. I'll have a look through here. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Huh. There's like a highway and a parking lot and everything. Look at that. It's like a, yeah, a little train station. That's cool. Fare required to enter. You know, I used to see these kinds of camera shops all the time. That's definitely an Acer Intel. Oh boy. Okay, so that's Acer. He scribbled it out so it doesn't look like it. It's a nice attempt, but that's a Thrustmaster. It's like a Thrustmaster joystick. Oh, fuck. Windows Vista. Windows Vista, my beloved. There's the Windows logo and everything. I love this. This is so cool. It's the old electronics aisle. Fucking beautiful. I'll take some screenshots of this shit. Yeah, there was this store called Target. Sounds exactly, looks exactly what it sounds like. Red Target. They had like a dog. I think they still have the dog. It's probably one of the few stores that survived the Great Purge of Fruitiger Arrow. Oh yeah, this looks wonderful. You see what I mean? Like this is the kind of shit they would have. I wonder where that is. I wonder what that is. This is a fucking like monkey earphones. I don't know. And the wired ones too. Like the wired ones, dude, they still work. Is that it's Drake? I'll go capture these guys. Yeah, they got all the fonts and shit right. That's definitely the kind of stuff I would see. Been to a few subways back then. I used to really like trains, like Thomas. So, went on a few subways. I think it was like one of my birthday presents as a kid. That's kind of like Filthy Frank. I used to be into trains. That shit never happened though. You know, just wanted a piece of Percy's ass. You feel me? Fuck's sake. See, that guy at least was self-aware. So, in that case, it's like just my point with the fucking anime shit. You could apply it to anything else. Too many old Western games, too many space games, too much of this shit. Just fucking take it easy. Stop telling me how I'm allowed and not allowed to fucking play shit. I know what I'm fucking allowed to do. I'm an adult. Even this, you're not allowed to fucking tell children how to do that shit either. You're not a fucking parent, you know? EA, Steam. You're not a fucking guidance counselor. You're not a fucking pastor. You're not a babysitter. That's for damn sure. Like, for fuck's sake, you're not a fucking parental guardian or anything. You know, you're not some sort of authority figure over at Steam. You're a shitty business doing a bad job of maintaining your fucking software. I mean, how hard is just put the shit up one time and say, hey, here it is. You can buy it, you can not. That's not fucking hard. You know, there should never be any infrastructure put in to retroactively steal from you. Like if I fucking buy a candy bar and I don't eat it for a week, there was nothing in that fucking transaction that said I had to eat it within a week, or otherwise they come to my house and set the candy bar on fire. They come back and steal it and put it back on the shelf. A fucking week-old candy bar, you know. Here's a bunch of magazines too. Like seriously, it's just basic shit. I kind of removed. It looks like they scribbled out logos so they don't get any issues with copyright. Though Panasonic, Intel, Acer, fucking Windows XP, Windows Vista as well are just in here, which I don't know what that really says. Like consistency is all over the place, but yeah, dude, they got their fucking anti-acid fucking vitamins too, calcium. Like I can fucking read this shit too. Yeah, this is like a pharmacy or something, and they got their ramen. This is definitely some like Chinese kid's childhood, no doubt. Maybe if there was like, less Asian shit, I'd probably enjoy most of the scenery more. It'd be a lot more believable, but hey, whatever. It's just low effort, low rate, and it really fucking screams to a lack of quality. Meanwhile, these, like, see, look at that, right? Even the perfume shit had better lighting. Like, look at that. That's a fucking... Don't you want to fucking buy some jazz cakes? That's fucking cool. Milsig. Like, look at the lighting on that shit, too. That's really nice. Fucking assassins for hire, the world's oldest profession, sorta. These are funny. Blue Cross Medical, saving the lives of those who can afford it. At least you're honest. Okay, that's funny. You see what I'm getting at? Shit like that. Where's that in a new fucking game? Where's the humor? Where's the funny little things? That's not the entire game. No, it's just a little bit in it. Plus the lighting here is perfect. Like see, that is the exact shade of lighting where everything you can sort of still see like the dirt and everything too. It's little bits of wear and tear up there. It reflects reality much better than just everything being a flat neon piece of shit. Because most shit in real life doesn't look like that. Most shit does not look like some overly flat cartoon fucking nonsense. See, the way the lighting is reflecting here, it's just a cube map. But they don't fuck with this kind of shit anymore. They just don't do it. See, trash all over the floors. Yeah, people fucking litter. Where's the trash? Where's the trash in these games? They don't fucking throw trash on the ground? Bullshit. Why are these floors basically like fucking spotless in most of these games? Like Black Ops 3, game is stylized, it's a little cartoony, but guess what? It doesn't feel unbelievable because the shit is worn, the shit's dirty, it's got trash on the ground, dirty fucking footprints, they haven't mopped the floors. I believe it. It seems understandable. It's still grounded in reality despite looking more like the fucking Polar Express. There's a bunch of newspapers on the fucking insides of this. I don't know how much I buy that. They probably would, like, after a while try and fucking get some guy to fucking clean this shit out, but, we got some fucking tabloid journalism too, fucking Miley's shame. Shit like that. Tsunami victims send their love. Like, they don't just have a bunch of people who look like a fucking cartoon character. Like, I'll look at, like, the FIFA shit that's going on with soccer, and I'm watching all the commercials, and I'm just like, where the hell are the shadows? Stark difference. Where are the shadows? Where do they go? Why does everything look like a Fulbright map in a Source Engine game? This just looks like garbage. Meanwhile, hey, shadows, fucking lighting, dynamic lighting at that, too. Even if my guy isn't, like, fucking holding his gun, the gun's at least on his back or something. I mean, I can understand that's hard to optimize because I tried optimizing that shit myself. So I just removed it and then decided to fucking remove the shadows and do some post-processing, trickery. I understand. I've been in their shoes before. So little things like, okay, the gun doesn't reflect or whatever. Understandable. I get it. It doesn't detract from the experience because, like, the biggest detractor is just the AI. The AI in this fucking game. NPC navigation doesn't fucking work. They actually, named the places too. That's immersive. This is Drumville and Kennard Plaza over there, like Easton Park. I don't know where the fuck that is, but it seems believable. You don't just call it the park, the town, Plaza, or this is not Easton Park. Who the fuck is Easton, right? They don't call it anything. Doesn't because real places being named something? Nah, they don't fucking do that. Why the fuck would you name something anything in real life? You don't want to know where the fuck it is, right? Oh, you do, because that's actually immersive and that shows a level of actual care that otherwise wasn't fucking put into a lot of this shit. Huh? Well, maybe that's why you'd fucking care. So look at that. Like, there's a bunch of bumps on the trash can. The normal mapping, especially in a lot of these areas, is great. They didn't have to do that. But they did. They fucking did it anyway, because it shows like that, right? Fucking cement. It's rough and used. Like, people have walked on this shit. There's trash. It's like baked into the fucking yellow. This shit's been torn up. Escalators off, because the counter-terrorists probably fucking turned off the power to that shit. Or maybe it just wasn't easy enough to animate, but there's like metro machines over there too. This kind of shit, great reference for my game. And that's the kind of shit I need to see when I'm trying to make something look like the early 2000s. It's the kind of shit like the City Interactive games I've been playing. The kind of shit like the Battlefield games I've been playing. You know? Because you wouldn't think it was much of a difference, but you look at it and you just pay attention. Everything looks darker and more dirty. And it's charming. Because that reflects reality much more. You know, I fucking hate that every fucking place is trying to overcompensate for a lack of quality by looking colorful and shiny. I see a fucking colorful place and I just want to book it because I'm not sure who the fuck's gonna try and gank me today. It's terrible. Shows a lack of care, a lack of quality, and a lack of interest to put any quality or care into the shit they've made. Because they just want to fucking give off the illusion that they care, not that they actually do. You look for the dirty shit, chances are you'll find something good. It's interesting how that works, huh? Like, a lot of the war-torn places and worlds and shit, that's interesting. It's super interesting. Ticket information, let's see, start, fucking 380, 460 power, volt. Water-cooled operation. I think this is just some instruction manual, but... Flash Metro. See, they actually have their own names for shit, too. The glass, too. It's shiny, reflects the environment around it. The lighting doesn't feel unnatural, weird, uncanny, or like plastic. It's dated, but I like how there's a bunch of fucking shards of glass. Chair goes flying. Shit goes flying. If I shoot this shit with an AK-47... chances are it's going to go flying. I'm just throwing it out there. How's it all plugged in? I don't know, man. You can fucking figure it out. Cool stuff. Alright, now that I'm accommodated with this fucking map, let's restart the match, and I'm going to add some fucking bots. And hope this works. Because if it doesn't, at this point I wouldn't be shocked. Okay, for once it finally went off without a hitch. You see, I can add 9 bots, and then all of a sudden 2 bots are missing from one side. Why? Why does it unevenly stack bots? I don't know. That just doesn't add up. Get over here, buddy. You're going home. Oh, there's a civilian. Tickets. See, like, I can read that shit. That's fine. Danger, caution. Yeah, I used to see this shit all the time. There's also other languages and shit. Like, there, you know, here's what they have. Like, here's all your different options and shit. I mean, I don't fucking know what that means, but anyway. Like, yeah, here's only so many miles you can get. Here's a bunch of, like, you know, food and other stuff. Yeah, they try to sell you on some expensive-ass banana. Oh, shit. They're hiding over there. They're in the magazine store. Stabbed him in the fucking back. Oh, I fucking stabbed him in the mouth and the right leg. At least I think that's what I said. No, I think it was the stomach. My bad. I just fucking stabbed him in the gut, and he fucking bled profusely. Beautiful. Alright, where's the bad guy here? There's one guy left, but we basically got this shit in the bag from the looks of it. Fucking tag him and bag him. Teabag, bitches. We win. Got him. Alright, let's go in. Do it again. Thumbs up. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Oh shit. Son of a bitch. Oh, Fuck you, Dynamo. Fuck you, Dino Nuggets. Oh, dude, terrorists right next to you, Kirby. Okay, at least this one's kind of funny when the AI fucks up. Ah, fucking changed. Back to Kirby. That's what I like. It's the fucking Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Who's gonna notice first that there's an enemy right behind him? Oh shit, the terrorists noticed. They were standing back to back and fucking shooting everyone. They were standing back to back. Okay, that was a funny. That one was funny. I can't. Okay, I can't be pissed off at that one. See what I mean? Like sometimes they'll break, and it's just like, what the fuck? I don't even know how they did that one. All right, let's get in the guard pupper. I'm gonna fucking take a shotgun. Where's my puppy? And my puppy's fucking disappeared. Beautiful. Fuck this. Okay, let's head upstairs and go save people from terrorists. Oh shit, they have guns. You better believe it starts here, and this is where it ends. Fire in the hole, bitches. Ah, fuck. I killed a hostage. Oh no, I killed another hostage. Bye-bye, bitch. Yep, there we go. Fucking back capped. You gonna fucking listen to my commands, or... Can these guys go, or... Okay, jackass, you try and fucking save them. No? Just not gonna do it? Not gonna do shit? Oh. Here, do this, would you? Hold that for me. Okay, we win. And I also rescued 5 hostages. Probably could have rescued about like 8 had my fucking use key not jammed up for some reason. Like, hey, now I guess I just magically can't fucking save them. Why? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, is it because I killed too many of them or something? What the fuck? Like, even as a counter-terrorist, I can take hostages. Like, that was the thing that just, like, I was like, wait a minute, what? Why can counter-terrorists take hostages? I thought the whole fucking point is, like, the police are trying to save them. Oh, hey, buddy. Fancy meeting you here. Get over here, Jerma. Like, see, I could take him as a hostage? Why? Why can I take him? Why can I take him as a hostage? That's not the fucking point of a hostage rescue. You don't just fucking, like, have one hostage taker to another. There we go. Fucking hit him. We win. Let's do it again. Fucking let me in, bitch. I'm not sure if that was... I think that's a bad guy. Yeah, I think those are bad guys. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a bad guy. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, fuck. I can't see shit. Ah! Yeah, that tear gas effect is really fucking potent. Mostly because it lags your game down to like 15 fucking frames a second. Oh, fuck you. Get wrecked. Like, you don't have much ammo, but it's not hard to kill a guy and just fucking take his. I like that, see? If it was old Counter-Strike, nah, you'd basically be shit out of luck. All hostages rescued. At least all that are still not a pile of fucking red paste on the ground, but hey. We'll take it. We'll take it. Who the fuck shot him? Ah, beats me, man. I'm wearing heavy armor. It's only giving me half my fucking armor. Why? What did I do? There we go. Tear gas him and fucking burn him. I got you, buddy. Don't worry, you're going home safe and sound. Oh shit, that's a bad guy. Okay. It's a good thing I had a shotgun. See, it'd be great if I could actually buy like the light machine gun or something. That'd be helpful. But you know, I can't do that now, can I? Alright. Here goes nothing. Take this guy. Capturing civilians. Got him. There we go. Bye-bye. Oh shit. There we go. Got him. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Just fucking killed them all with the shotgun. Okay, well I think I know what my favorite weapon is now. It's a shotgun. I gotta equip some more of these, because they seem to work. So what are these guys using? Oh yeah, shotguns. Well, I'm going down. I'm taking you down with me. Oh fuck, he killed a civilian, but I killed him with a grenade. Gotcha, bitches. I fucking killed 19 people this game. Excellent. Contain them in the fucking ramen shop here. That's a lot of hostages. We got fucking 11 hostages. Oh shit. There's a lot of bad guys coming in. Alright. I guess it worked. Whatever I did. Oh yeah, that worked. Fuck. I just threw a grenade randomly in the general direction where I thought they would come in, and that seemed to work. Fucking walked right into that shit. Mission accomplished. Fuck you, Jimmy Neutron. Fucking Timmy Turner looking ass. Yep. Better move, bitches. Oh, they're fucking killing their hostages. I incinerated them with a fucking grenade. Enemy down. Alright, we win. Fuck yeah. Chemical weapons. Weapons of mass destruction. The weapons of war. Keep them contained. Oh shit. I fucking didn't see that coming. Uh oh. Yeah, they got us. Yeah, we're screwed. Wait, who's who? I can't even tell. Holy shit. They're just killing all of the hostages. I think their mission is a failure, just considering the amount of casualties. See, look at that fucking God rays coming through the smoke. That's cool as hell. Ah. What the hell? This one guy who survived and he's just covered in blood. Holy shit. It's a massacre. What the fuck? That went from 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, I don't even know, man. Oh, they're still going. Oh, that was a draw. Yeah, too many hostages killed. That's what I figured was about to happen. They're gonna kill, like, Caillou or something over there. And, yeah, sure enough, they fucking pumped his guts full of lead, so he's fucked. Alright, I'm taking cover this time. Watch this. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, well, fucking killed John Kruger. Fucking killed Freddy Krueger with a shotgun. Holy shit. Okay, we won that somehow. I guess we got him. Okay, I actually liked Flash Metro. That map was pretty good. You see what I mean? The AI was working. They didn't get stuck, or if they did, it was very little. That is the kind of functionality I was hoping for most of the maps. So Flash Metro, probably the best working map so far. Most of these have not really had a good track record, all things considered, but I mean, hey, at least that one did, so that's a plus in my book. I really don't care how you have to get there as long as you get going. I mean, it's like what I've just been noticing, like even the furry people, right? The problem has just been these people have gone fucking way, 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 way too much detail with all this terrible shit they do, and then they just get a bunch of communities full of people who will often hijack normal games, like say Team Fortress or Counter-Strike or Half-Life or whatever, infest it with basically just a bunch of degeneracy, cartoon shit, you name it, terrible mediocrity stuff at their best, and then they'll fucking ruin the games. So trying to find games and people who play them that aren't just going to immediately devolve into fuck you, you must die, is kind of like trying to fucking find a needle in a haystack, right? The reasons why they're going back to Windows 7 and all this other shit are not good. It's because they did it to themselves. You can't act surprised when the law catches up to all this terrible shit you fucking do. It's the same shit that happened to the Mafia. If not for the Italian Mafia going around and fucking killing people en masse, making people afraid, chances are we'd probably have a lot more gun rights than we do. We could probably have fully automatic weapons. We would have a lot more civil rights as well. But because a bunch of Italian people were killing people en masse with full auto weapons, a bunch of lawmakers and politicians saw that as a great example to strip innocent people who didn't do anything wrong of their rights. Same shit with the technology is happening thanks to furries. Thanks to people who can't fucking keep it in their pants. That's the danger of it. So they're going back to Windows 7 not for good reasons, but because they have fucked up everything else around them. They lacked any maturity, so because they couldn't stay on new tech and be mature, they went back to old tech. Now let's just hope that doesn't mean they fucking ruin Windows 7 and XP and Vista and all this shit. Hopefully that means they can just put their efforts towards, maybe just making a good working operating system, giving these computers that now are just collecting so much dust and really piling up, some new life again. That's my biggest issue with so much of this old shit just going away, is it's going to come back to haunt us. And if we don't do something about this now, there's not going to be any opportunity for innovation going on, forward. If people are just going to fucking put kill switches and all this shit, thanks to the likes of Microsoft and EA with their DLCs, they think that because they released the new iPhone, they have to kill the old one, thanks to Apple and that sort of cancerous mentality, where your property is no longer yours, and just so many people taking that strategy and applying it to destructive, devastating results. It's what happens with tactical intervention here. It's what happens with Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Counter-Strike Classic Offensive as well. Oftentimes there'll be a bunch of furry people hiding behind a gaming channel who then just use it as a means to fucking propagate whatever political horseshit they feel like on a given day, and that's not entertaining. That's just fucking cringy and embarrassing. You can't expect me to take your retarded cartoon character that looks like it's fucking drawn halfway on DeviantArt and Tumblr seriously, and then you're gonna say a bunch of shit like, that's actually helpful, mixed in with the lies. That sounds like a fucking psyop. That sounds like manipulation. Sounds abusive is what it sounds like. And I'm just not gonna fucking stand for that. Because there was a time when these people actually used to be better. They used to do better. The people who nowadays go fucking ram police officers on the street with their fucking cars, throw Molotovs through people's houses, shoot people because of whatever the fuck they felt like today. They used to make cool ass games. It's a shame to see what they've allowed themselves to become. Because they used to be really good at making these games. They used to be really good at making all of this, AA budget stuff that I really appreciated. All these AA budget kind of obscure games that have just fallen to the wayside and fell into the shadows. Console exclusive PlayStation 3 games and Xbox 360 games. People who made Spec Ops The Line now are gay. That's a hard thing to think about. It wasn't natural, that transition, that change. It was forced because they gave up and sold their souls out to corporations who then just fucking took everything they were and used them like puppets. Ain't that something? It's the only reason they ever do this shit is to divide you. Call that fun, huh? No. No, I don't. I know better. And, I don't bitch and complain without something that people can do. I think that's often the problem with so many of these people who will do that, is they will provide no alternative. They'll just keep doing it constantly, and they wonder why nothing changes. You can't wonder why nothing changes if you didn't give your flock some direction to go into. A good shepherd leads their flock to salvation. What do they lead you to? What do the likes of Angry Joe or Yang A or whoever the fuck else lead you to? Nothing and fast. Just a bunch of regrets. Oh, what do you think? Well, I think I want to know what the fuck I can do about this shit. That's what I fucking think. They ain't gonna tell you. You should just be able to know. If I fucking knew, do you think I'd come to you? Human learning is understanding how to correct this horseshit and then to take action. If you don't have the keys to the car, you can't fucking start the car. You can't put the keys and start the ignition that way, and hot wiring don't work because they fucking took that shit, engineered it out so you can't fucking steal the car. In this fucking analogy, right? The crew, right? Sure, you could put a custom server, but that doesn't fucking stop the problem. The problem is they thought, and every other fucking company who does this kind of shit thought it was appropriate to take a fucking shotgun to your fucking game that you purchased and rob you after an unspecified period of time. Stop killing games. You can see what kind of damage that does if you go fucking watch the news. Honestly, I think if we had more games like this to play, the world would be a lot more of a peaceful place. Because these people would have some healthy outlet for their rage or their anger. They would have some catharsis in their life that's sorely lacking. I look at all this cartoon shit that keeps coming out, and that's really what's missing from it. Where's the part where you actually did something that was fucked up? Where's the part where you actually did something that you can't take back in a game? Where's the consequences? Where's the shit that really mattered? It's gone. Flushed down the toilet. Same thing with all the talent and potential they used to have, because they turned it all into flat, disgusting, boring ass fucking colors. And nothing else. It doesn't fool me. Sure, maybe if I was 12 years old and easily gullible to this kind of shit, I'm sure it would be cool, but this clearly is a problem. Games like these, they're the solution. Give them a try. They're certainly not getting any younger. Plus, they're free. Just fucking got this on a GitHub page. That being said, I think that's going to do it for now, so take care. Thanks for watching.